Hello everyone, today we're doing a presentation on the article My Zombie Myself by Chuck Klosterman. All humans experience fear to some degree, whether it be physical or psychological. It can be innate or develop after certain experiences. Fears can also be taught and developed by certain cultural norms. In the article My Zombie Myself, Chuck Klosterman writes about how humans have taken those fears and personified them, turning them into monsters. These fears can range from minimal things such as fears of insects or the ocean to much larger concepts such as fears of societal collapse. In this presentation, we will be talking about zombies, the capre, and it, and how they have developed and subsequently impacted society and its anxieties, as well as how we relate ourselves and our fears to them.
Personification or day-to-day existence. Zombies, a very popular monster in today's society. The living dead flesh-eating monster has made a large appearance in today's entertainment. The zombie is one of the most fascinating, fictional, scary creatures ever. I say this because the sole word zombie doesn't scare every person to their core. However, if you attach the word apocalypse to the end of it, several more people may be frightened by what you say. The zombie is one of the few monsters that regularly have the word apocalypse attached to it, because a ghost or a creepy, demented clown is scary alone. Now, yes, a dead man walking, hunting you down to rip you open and eat your body can be extremely scary without a doubt. But imagine that times 1,000, or even 100,000, taking over the world that we know. That's what scares me and many other people across the world. It's not necessarily the zombie itself that's scary, but what it can cause. The show The Walking Dead depicts this extremely well. The show follows a group of people brought together due to the world overtaken by diseased humans turned into zombies. The show, over the course of 10 seasons, show the fears and struggles of living in an apocalyptic world, the dangers of being eaten by one of these creatures, and also surviving every other obstacle that comes in their way. The struggle of finding food, water, shelter, safety, and so on, and the fears of other humans doing the same. It shows that in an apocalyptic world, all sense of societal norms are thrown out the window and survival skills kick in. People surviving in the new world show their worst selves doing whatever it takes to survive. This connects my fear of society collapsing at any given moment due to disease and all norms of society in connection with the outside world being lost. If this were to occur, most people would have no choice to become ruthless survivors, becoming worse than the monster itself.
Capre. What is a capre? A capre is a dark-skinned tree monster from the Philippines. Capres are usually seen sitting in trees smoking cigars. Capres enjoy taunting kids more than actually hurting them. What does it signify? This mythological creature was developed to scare naughty kids that were out playing too late at night. My mom has used this to scare me too. In the Philippines, there aren't really any lampposts, so if you're not home by sunset, the capres can get a chance to scare you. The phrase tabi-tabi po can draw back to this creature. This phrase means excuse me. When you're in the woods, you're in the capre's home, so you have to excuse yourself since you've entered their home uninvited. Filipino creatures are generally connected with nature, and saying tabi-tabi po can protect you or show that you respect their space. Filipinos have such an admiration for respect, so they scare their children into being respectful to monsters in order for them to respect everything else around them. The capre is a personification of my fear of being alone.
Where's my shoe? This isn't real. Remember the missing kid poster? That wasn't real. So this isn't real. It's too beautiful fear.
The clip you just watched is from the movie It. The movie It is about a paranormal thing that no one knows what its true form really is. It takes on the form of a circus clown. This group called the Losers Club gets wrapped into this by one of the members' brothers, Georgie, who was killed by the It by getting its arm bitten off and dragged down a sewer. Later on, the Losers Club each have their own experiences with the It.
and the monster showcases their fears. In the house scene, they chose the door, not scary at all, because it seems very practical. However, this doesn't really matter because when they open the door, they see the girl without any legs. This is based off a societal fear of this girl that went missing. They remind themselves that it's not real and to try to not let themselves get scared because that's what the it feeds off of. This paranormal monster is personified to each person it comes in contact with due to their own anxieties. It represents my fear of people using fear to their advantage.
Which fictional monster relates to your fear? The Capre, the It, or the fear of a zombie apocalypse? Pause to answer.
This is our bibliography.